Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. It's Brian Olenek here, coming to you from my home office. It's a little bit late right now, but I want to get this video across to you guys and talk about how to make money and build an income in a business from home. Specifically, the title of this video is really what I'm going to be encapsulating on. Alright, so how to sell cookies from home. And if you are looking at this because you want to build a business, to build an income, to be your own boss, to quit your job, this is the right video for you. And this is something I've done. Alright, so I'm not just talking the talk here. I've actually done this personally in different forms where I'm creating my own product and service, or I have done it, and then I'm selling it out there in the marketplace. And I'll tell you, when it comes to selling your own cookies from home, first and foremost, you have to have home health inspection, do a rotation and assessment of your home. Alright, to make sure that it's actually functional, it's clean to operate and build a business upon. Alright, because you are dealing with food and people are consuming that food, so they have to do that in your house. They have to do an assessment. Once that's done, that's like your biggest hurdle. You got to produce all the time. This is a self-producing business, which, what I mean by that is when you're creating and making cookies, when you're making your product and you're selling it from your home, you have the opportunity to make money, whether you're selling it through social media, Facebook, Instagram, spreading awareness in your local community, going to local bakeries and selling it from there. You have to create a product to actually make the money, which means if you're sick, if you want to take a vacation, if you want to take a day off, you're not creating and making cookies, which means your business and income, it's going to stop. And if you're looking at this for very similar reasons why I looked at it going back like just a couple of years ago, to start a business from home, to be my own boss, to really just create my own income, if you're looking at it because of that, you just want to create your own income, be your own boss, I've got a lead I want to throw your way. Alright, before you consider selling cookies from home, before you get into the stress and aggravation of creating a product all day long, doing that 24/7, alright, which because there's not much leverage there unless you're franchising out the business model, I would suggest, if you hear me out here for a minute, to consider my lead, which is something that happened to me going back about 15 months ago when I came across a person who was building an income and business from home without creating their own product. Alright, so they weren't on their computer, they weren't doing things, creating a product all day long, and because they weren't doing that, they had a lot of time, freedom, and leverage to do what they wanted to do when they wanted to do it. And they weren't cold prospecting people, so they weren't pestering friends and family, pitching people, looking for strangers in Walmart to sell to. They weren't doing any of that crazy stuff. They're attracting endless amounts of people to them, and they're doing this, building a business and income on the internet, which is not average or typical. Alright, I'm not going to guarantee you the same results, but because of that, they're building a business and income online, having time freedom, location freedom, money freedom. I began to model and copy what they're doing. It took me 3 months later to create a full-time income business working part-time. Those are not average or typical results, but I'm sharing that with you because if you want to create a long-term consistent income and business for yourself where you can do what you want, when you want to do this from home, then learn to build a business on the internet. Learn to build a business online that can do the heavy lifting for you, where you don't need supplies, equipment, employees. Alright, and if this makes sense to you from a business perspective, if you're coachable and trainable, check out my site after. It's 123marketingtips.com. The link will be in the description. But that said, regardless if you connect with me or not, I really hope you got value out of this video. I hope this kind of enlightens your awareness on how to build a business and income in such a way that can actually get you the results that you want. So there's a lot of noise out there online. I would just encourage you, connect with anyone, whether that's me or someone else. Connect with someone who's building an income and business already and model and copy what they're doing, because going out there and being the guinea pig, it's not fun. Having done it personally myself, trying to figure things out all yourself, it's not fun. So that's my tip, that's my overview, I guess you could say. I hope you enjoyed this last little ramble as much as they put together for you, and I'll see you on the beaches of the world. Take care.